Thank you, Madam Speaker. My colleague on the other side is correct. This budget is not different. Once again, it raises taxes. No one seems to want to recognize that. They're raising taxes on wine and liquor. Of course, the treasurer said, let them drink beer, I believe he was quoted as saying. Does not reduce the size or costs of state government. Spends now, borrows now, and is going to pay later. Hopefully, it'll pay later. We do not have a tax problem in Trenton. We clearly have a spending problem, and that spending problem has maxed out the Visa card that's been used the last 7 years. Now working on a MasterCard, and I assure you it will not get any better, folks. You can blame Bush, you can blame Whitman. 1 year, 30 of you on that side voted for Whitman's budget. 1 year, 17, 111. Bush's name has not been on that board to vote for a bill in the 12 years I'm here. Let's take some responsibility for the ill-conceived budgets that have been passed here that have done nothing but increase taxes, increase spending, increase borrowing. There are no reforms in this budget. Spending, cutting the size or the limit, scope of government doesn't exist. It's nothing more than a collection of more broken promises. And Governor Corzine promised a budget that doesn't spend more than recurring revenues. We've all heard it. So I assume he's not going to approve this budget, and we're going to have to come back, or he breaks a promise. And I'm being gracious saying breaking a promise. New Jersey didn't get into this fiscal mess just overnight. The responsibility lies here. It's been 7 years of mismanagement, endless tax increases, runaway spending, and reckless borrowing. After 7 years of Democratic control, state spending has increased by almost 50%. I don't know what the Chamber of Commerce knows, but I don't know if they've looked at the debt of this state and the spending increases in this state in the last 8 years. Nearly tripled the debt. There's not a business in this state or country that could continue to function with this kind of debt. That's why we're raising taxes. We're going to raise taxes on cigarettes again this year, folks, whether good, bad, or ugly. Why? Been raised twice before, and what happened each time taxes were raised on cigarettes? Sales went down. Thereby, less tax coming in from cigarettes, so we raise it again and again. But where do sales go up? Delaware and Pennsylvania. So we're once again shorting the taxes coming in off of that. Tough decisions you talk about? To me, it doesn't take tough decisions to spend taxpayers' money. It takes tough decisions to cut spending, to reduce debt, to reduce property taxes. That's tough decisions. This budget just lacks long-term reforms, and again, it's relying on one-shot gimmicks that the governor clearly said he would not use. I feel it's just another disaster waiting to happen. It's going to happen next year because it's projected already by OLS. I think you're like $7 billion deficit for next year. We're starting off $7 billion in the hole passing this budget this year. I think it's just nothing more than another broken promise. People out there are desperate. They're losing jobs. They're losing homes. They're looking for hope. They're looking for support. This budget doesn't do it. This budget doesn't help them. So, Madam Speaker, I thank you for the opportunity. I will not support the budget.